positivity. Why are we positive, boys?
Well, it's so much better than being negative, right?
Yay.
But it just makes you happier. Like
Yeah.
it just like when you're an optimist rather than a pessimist looks at the problem and sees looks at a situation and sees the problem, where an optimist looks at the situation and sees the opportunity, and that's a big difference in the outcome of results. If you're a pessimist and you look at the outcome and you see the problem, then all you're going to see in life is problems. But if you're like an optimist, if you have positivity and you look at the problem and you see opportunity, then problems don't come in the way, and you can actually bypass those problems, because like there are always going to be problems, and the optimist and the positive one doesn't deny that there's not problems there, but they look at those problems and say, I'm going to choose to see the optimism in that and move past that.
Just adding to that, being one of the newer guys to the group, I think positive psychology has a big impact. I struggled with this a lot growing up, trying to, being over analytical, being too critical, and being around a group where everyone's just positive. It means that I get results, and I'm able to just be able to, not worry about the negative thoughts, because the default in the room is always so positive. So I think it goes a long way, definitely.
Also, psychologically, being positive changes the atmosphere of the room. When you're in a negative room, you come in, like if you come into an atmosphere of negativity, then you come from a basis of fear, and you're afraid to do things. You're afraid to speak out. You're afraid to step up. You're afraid to take action, because the negativity around you don't want that. Because like naturally, as humans, we don't want negativity in our life, and negativity puts us down and makes us feel sad. So we don't want to be in and around that. And being in a negative environment actually is almost like it's like a flame, right? If output is the flame and negativity is the lid that covers the flame, where positivity, you take the lid off and allow the flame to flourish. When you walk into a positive environment, then you feel inspired, encouraged. Because the other thing as well is like positivity breeds creativity. So if you're in a positive environment, you don't feel that fear. So the opposite of fear is confidence, and you feel the confidence to step out and put yourself out there because there's positivity around you. And regardless if it's good or not, in a positive environment, you say, hey, it's good. I think you can work on this, but like good on you for stepping out there and doing that. Then you can actually start to put reps in and get better. Where if you're in a negative environment and you put something out there, they're like, no, it's terrible. Well, then you don't want to put yourself out there again.
I also think like when you're going through something difficult, so life has its challenges, its adversities, and like you get knocked down or you're having a bad week, you're able to bounce back a lot quicker when you have
100%.
that positive environment. So you don't people who don't have that support network, that positive support network, they get stuck on a little thing, and that becomes their entire week, their year, So that's what I've noticed for me personally.